We do take bath for physical hygiene. Yeah. Uh, we do brush. I hope yes. Yeah.
Yes.
We do brush for dental hygiene. We do take bath for physical hygiene. We do brush regularly, daily, maybe twice a day for dental hygiene. But what do we do? What do we really do to take care of our mental hygiene? हम अपने मेंटल हाइजीन के लिए क्या करते हैं? आई वुड लाइक टू आस्क ऑल ऑफ यू, लास्ट टाइम आपने अपने मेंटल क्लींजिंग करने के लिए क्या किया? हम चेहरे का क्लींजिंग तो कर लेते हैं ओरिफ्लेम के प्रोडक्ट से, शायद बहुत सारी फीमेल टीचर्स बैठी है या, लेकिन इस मेंटल हाइजीन के लिए व्हाट डू वी डू? अनफॉर्चुनेटली वी डू नथिंग. जो हमारे जीवन का सबसे जरूरी एस्पेक्ट है माइंड, हमने सबसे ज्यादा उसे इग्नोर किया है. See, all of you know that teaching is an art, cooking is an art, painting is an art. At the same way, living is an art. Yeah, I would. Yeah. So living is an art. That's what art of living is all about. Living is an art. Let me tell you a story today to put more light on the state of mind. So there was this professor, no offense, huh? This is just a story, yeah. Don't kill me. So there was this professor, very intelligent professor, and he wanted to go out somewhere. He was bored and he wanted to go out for a picnic. He was all alone and he thought that I will go to some other city and I'll just have fun. And he comes to a river and he sees a boatman. He thought, let me get into a boat today and have a boat ride today and go to the next city or a gaon, whatever, village. He sees a boatman, he says, hey man, can you take me to the another city, another village? The boatman happily agrees. He says, yes, yes, sir, that's what my job is all about, to take you safely to the another village. Please come. Please get into my boat. Professor is very happy and he gets in the boat and they start the journey. After 10-15 minutes, this professor is very inquisitive. He asks a boatman, hey dude, do you know anything about physics? Do you know the laws of physics? How do they work? What is the importance of physics in your day-to-day life? And this boatman is thoroughly confused. Yeah. He just looked at this professor and he says, no sir, physics, I haven't heard about it. मैंने कभी सुना ही नहीं है इसके बारे में. Then professor just looks at him and he says, you don't know anything about physics, dude? Your 25% of your life is waste. How much? 25% of your life is total waste. And then boatman bichara, he says, okay sir, whatever you say, you're the intelligent one. And then after, the journey goes on and on. Then after 30 minutes, professor again asks, hey dude, hey boatman, do you know anything about financial markets? Do you know anything about mutual funds? How do they work? And the boatman is again thoroughly confused. He says, no sir, I hardly earn. I don't know anything about investment, anything about financial markets. I'm the most ignorant one. Here professor says, oh, you don't know anything about financial markets, statistics, mutual funds. Oh man, poor fellow. 50% of your life is waste. So 70% of your life is waste. He says, okay sir, you're the intelligent one. And journey goes on and on. Again our professor asks, hey, tell me one more thing. Do you know anything about English? Do you know anything about grammar? He says, no sir, I haven't gone to school ever. I don't know anything about English. Then professor says, you don't know anything about English? The remaining 25% of your life is waste. So till now, 100% of your life is total waste. This boatman says, okay sir, whatever you say sir. and journey goes on. Now they are half the way across the river. Now this is the time of a boatman. Uska time aa gaya. And then he asked, "Sir, let me ask you a simple question." Our professor says, "Yeah, yeah, ask me anything. I have studied a lot." Then this boatman asks, "Sir, do you know how to swim? आपको तैरना आता है क्या?" And professor just looks at him and he says, "No, but why are you asking this question to me? डराओ मत. Don't make me scared." Then the boatman says, "Sir, I just got to know that this boat has a big hole in it. And after 5-10 minutes, it will be full of water. And if you don't know how to swim, your total life, in spite of you having the knowledge of physics, in spite of you having the knowledge of mutual funds, statistics, markets, English, if you don't know how to swim, your total life is used." आप लोग तो समझदार लोग हैं. You guys are intelligent ones. Are you getting this? Yes or no?
Yes.
If you have so much of knowledge with us, but if we don't know how to handle this own mind, how to handle our own feelings, how to handle our own emotions, I feel this whole knowledge is futile. See, I'm not saying this domain knowledge, domain expertise are not important. I just want to make a point here that to appreciate that, to take it to another level, we need to take care of our mind. We need to take care of the mental health. Do you guys agree to this? You can just show your thumbs up or down. Do you guys agree to this? Then how to take care of this mind? My guru, His Holiness Shri Ravi Shankar ji, you might have heard about him. He says a beautiful quote. There is a beautiful quote by Shri Ravi Shankar ji. He says that the quality of our life, the quality of our life depends on the state of our mind. The quality of our life depends on the state of our mind. So if you want to improve the quality of life, अगर हम अपने लाइफ की क्वालिटी को इंप्रूव करना चाहते हैं, ultimately what we have to do is we need to improve the state of mind. Again, simple question to you: what have you done to improve the state of mind of yours? Last time, when did we take out some time to improve the state of mind? Unfortunately, never, because we don't know about it much. Yeah. So it's a beautiful journey to know about mind. How do we know about mind? It's very simple. First, we need to know that what are the root cause of stresses. तनाव का मुख्य कारण क्या है? The most, I would say, especially in this pandemic time, the most spoken word or the Googled word is stress. Do you know this? Or a meditation. The antidote of stress is meditation. I'm going to talk more about it today, and I will make you experience also. Stress. And there are many, many, many reasons to the stress. Yeah. Few people, they think that stress is all about mind. Stress is in the mind. Let me tell you today, no, it's not. To go further, let me tell you that there are different levels of the existence. You and me, we exist. Archana ji exists, Indira ji exists, Professor Sarvanand sir exists, Ravindra Iyer sir is here. He exists. So what are the parameters? What are the levels of the existence? Let me tell you today. So there are 7 different levels of the existence. हमारे अस्तित्व के 7 स्तर हैं. And first 6 levels, if they are stressful, we are stressful. I will explain it to you today. So the first level of the existence that we exist, the proof of it is our body, the physical form. I can see Indira ji, I can see Archana ji, I can see Ashutosh ji, I can see Sarvanand sir ji, I can see Avinash sir ji. What I can see? The body, the physical form, which is gross. Yeah, which is gross, easily seen. Now, let's go more deep. Sukshma is breath. So body is there, but without breath, there is no body. We don't keep that body. So breath is more subtle. Going further, the third level of our existence after body and breath is our own mind. This is the third level of existence. So first is body, which is gross. The breath is, you can feel the breath, but you can see the breath. So which is more subtle. We will go more subtle and subtle till 7th. Sukshma honge. It's breath. Then after breath, there is this third level of existence is mind. You cannot see it, you cannot locate your mind, but we know that it is somewhere. So that is mind, again more subtle. Going further, the fourth level of existence is our own intellect, which you guys more often use because you have to teach. So intellect. Then going further, the fifth level of the existence is our own memory, smruti. So first is body, then breath, then mind, then intellect, then memory. Now the sixth, which is more subtle, you would say subtle? What are you saying? Not possible. But believe me, it is more subtle. सबसे सूक्ष्म या sixth जो सूक्ष्म है, that is ego. I know you're confused now. What are you saying? Ego, सबसे छोटा, tiny, सूक्ष्म, not possible. सबसे बड़ा, सबसे ज्यादा गड़बड़ करने वाला is ego. I will explain it to you. And the most subtle, untouched, unshakable, the most tiny, but the most powerful is the seventh level of our existence is energy, prana shakti. You can call it a chetana shakti or a soul or atma, whatever you want to call. We call it an energy, which cannot be created, neither be destroyed, blah, blah, blah. You guys know this. So these are the seven levels of the existence. So body, breath, mind, intellect, memory, ego, and self. Now let me tell you what stress does to all these levels. So what is the role of the body here? The role of the body, the nature of the body is to do effort. What do we do through body? We do efforts through body. मुझे ये सैनिटाइजर उठाना है, I have to do effort. हमारे जीवन का indispensable part हो चुका है, ये देखो बाजू में ही रहता है. Yeah, if I have to lift this laptop with me, I have to do effort. So the nature of the body is effort. But if we don't do these efforts, body is in stress. Then you will have joint pains. Then you will have body pain. Then you will have fatty liver. Then you will have calorie problem. Then you will have weight gain problem. Blah blah blah. So to have healthy body, we need to do some physical effort like walk, like exercise or yoga. We need to do something. So this is the stress to the body level. If body is stressful, you'll have a lot of pains in the body, and then the diseases, so-called diseases, we all know. Going further, the most important aspect is breath. Most important, but most neglected. You know, the 90% of nutrients comes through breath to our body. You know, the 90% of toxins from our body, we can release it through breath. 90% तनाव हम श्वास के द्वारा बाहर फेंक सकते हैं. Remaining 10% we can release it through our urine, through our human waste and sweat. पसीने के द्वारा बाहर निकलता है. Breath is that powerful. I'm going to talk more about breath. You know, this breath is the link between body and mind. It has a beautiful relation with our feelings, with our emotions, with our mind. Just see, if you're angry on your students or on your son or a daughter, how's the breath pattern? How do we breathe? I've told you 100 times, don't do this. I've told you. समझता नहीं है. How's the breath? Look at the pattern of the breath. It's fast or uneven. Now, if you're low, if you're feeling low, if you're upset, if you're not feeling well, a bimar hai, how do we breathe? Shallow breath. We have to do a lot of effort to breathe, right? If you're upset, your breath is shallow. If you're angry, your breath is faster. And if you're happy, if you're comfortable, how's the breath? Look at the pattern of the breath right now. Is it too fast? Is it too shallow? No, it is normal.
Normal.
So through breath, we can know more about mind. You know, there is another, this beautiful quote is coming to my mind by Gurudev Shri Ravi Shankar. He says, if you want to know life, know your mind. And if you want to know your mind, you have to know your breath. So know life, know mind. And know, if you want to know your mind, about your own mind, you have to know about your own breath. It's so beautiful, right? No breath, no life. And know about your own breath, know about your own life. As simple as that. Breath has this immense power. आज हम कुछ करेंगे. I will demonstrate something to you about breath, which you can, implement it, practice it in your day-to-day life. So this is breath. So breath has to be long, because in a day we consume maybe 2.5 pounds of food. 2-4 किलो हम दिन का खाना खा लेते हैं. 2-2.5 लीटर पानी पी लेते हैं. And we consume 10,000 liters of oxygen daily. एक दिन में हम 10,000 लीटर ऑक्सीजन इनहेल करते हैं. 10,000 liters. So we have to know about this breath. So this is the second level of the existence. Now the third level of the existence is mind. Now what is the tendency of the mind? What are the mechanisms of the mind? Simple, it oscillates. It oscillates. You guys are here maybe since a day or a 2 or a 3, I don't know. You might have gone through so many presentations. I'm sure your body was here all the time. I assume. But where was the mind? Was it here all the time? Not necessary. It is all over the world. It is all over the place. So you cannot locate your mind. Yeah. If I ask you, where is your mind in your body? You will say, what? So mind is not something is in the body. It is outside the body. जो बाहर है वो मन है, और उस मन को अंदर लेके जाने का नाम मेडिटेशन है. It's as simple as that. Through breath, I'll talk about. So mind. So if mind is stressful, what happens is it keeps on going in the past or in the future. And what happens when you get stuck in the past? Our mind has this tendency to get stuck. It gets stuck either in the past, incidents in the past, expressions in the past, or in the future. So what happens when you think about past, regret comes, guilt comes, anger comes. You get frustrated. Am I right? All this happens. When we get stuck in the future, what happens? When we think more and more and more about future, what happens is we get restless, anxiety, worries, tensions, insecurities, and ultimately depression. मेरा क्या होगा, 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 depression होगा. So what is the mantra here? To be in the present moment. And how to be in the present moment? Through breath, we can achieve this. Today, when we will experience the beautiful meditation, we will understand the power of the breath and the power of the meditation. How can we bring back our mind in this moment, to this moment? So present moment is a gift. We need to learn this, how to be in the present moment. So this is third. Going further is intellect. So first is body, then breath, then mind, and the fourth is intellect. Now the what is the nature of the intellect here is discrimination, what is right and what is wrong. So attending this 2 days of workshop is the outcome of your discrimination power, that okay, we must attend this workshop. You're listening to me because you're using your discrimination. Yeah, maybe this Dadiwala can help us. Maybe he can give some points which I can implement in my day-to-day life, which might help me. So you're using your discrimination here, that let me be here. There is no compulsion as such, right? But you are here because you are using your discrimination. So what is right and what is wrong to decide, in Sanskrit it is called viveka, that is called discrimination. This is the role of intellect. And what happens when your intellect is in stress? We doubt so much. We are in doubts. And what do we doubt? We doubt positive. We never doubt negative. Someone comes to you and says, oh, I like you so much. I like your teachings, or I love you. Then we doubt on it. We say, really? Do you really like me? Do you really like my teachings? या तुम्हें कुछ साइन वाइन चाहिए मुझसे सबमिशन पे, कुछ तो काम होगा. Why are you praising me so much? Why are you appreciating me so much? So this is, this is the tendency of the intellect sometimes to doubt positive. We never doubt negative. कोई आके हमें बोलता है, you know what, I hate you. Chirag, I hate you so much. I will never doubt that. Do you really hate me? Let's sit and discuss. How do you hate me? Why do you hate me so much? We don't doubt this. We doubt positive. We never doubt negative. Yeah. See, we always doubt our own capacity, our own capabilities. We never doubt our incapabilities in life. Have you seen this? Have you observed this? We are so sure about our incapabilities in life, but we are never so sure about our own capacity, about our own capabilities. So this is the role of the intellect here. उसमें stress हो गया, doubts आएगा. So the fifth level, going further, more subtle, memory. So what is the role of the memory? The nature of the memory is to recollect, is to remember things. Pakka? Yeah. But what happens? We have this habit to remember negative. I'll give you a simple example. Look at the tendency of the memory. If I give you 10 compliments, I have given so many lectures here and there, but this is the most promising batch, the most, bright batch, और इतने अच्छे teachers, lecturers, मैंने तो आज तक मेरे जीवन में मैं मिला नहीं, कितना अच्छा smile करते, you guys smile so much, you guys glow so much, etc., etc., etc. I've given you 10 compliments. Yeah. And I said, but one thing is there, I want you to tell you that I don't like your nose. मुझे आप सबके नाक अच्छे नहीं लगते. भगवान ने सब कुछ दिया, आपको अच्छा नाक नहीं दिया. क्या याद रहेगा? What will you remember? 10 compliments or 1 insult? About you will just switch on your selfie mode and you will say, it's fine, it looks fine. My husband loves my nose. My wife, she just loves my nose. What are you saying? अपना खुद का नाक देखा है दाढ़ी वाले ने? हमारे नाक पे कमेंट कर रहा है. It's fine. It's all fine. But see what happens. We don't remember 10 compliments. We remember 1 insult. The long-lasting friendships of 3 years and was one misunderstanding. We get stuck to that one misunderstanding and we let go for 2-3 years of friendship. This happens. And you know what happens? If you don't flush this emotional garbage, this garbage which is accumulating, which we are accumulating knowingly, unknowingly in our system, in our memory, this will overflow one day. This is overflow. This will overflow. And then what will happen? We will start throwing our own emotional garbage to people around us. ये ले गुस्सा, ये ले jealousy, ये ले bad words, ये ले hatred. Or they don't know how to handle this. They will also dive and catch. Oh, my own garbage. Thank you so much for giving me this emotional garbage. The root cause of stress is nothing but one person is not able to handle her own or his own stress. They are giving this stress to someone else, and that person is giving this stress to someone else. They're just playing. The vicious cycle of stress is this. So we need to flush this emotional garbage on daily basis. Here comes the mental health aspect, the mental hygiene aspect. We have to do it on regular basis. And meditation is the key for this. Breathing techniques are the keys for this. Going further, the sixth, सबसे सूक्ष्म, ego. Now what ego does? It separates us from each other. So there are two types of egos, superior ego and the inferior ego. One says, I am everything, I know everything. And second says, I know nothing, I am nothing. That is also ego. मैं बिचारा, I'm a poor fellow, मैं बिचारी, that is also ego. ये भी ego है. And what happens is, when we are so much into stress, our ego pops up so much, then we are insensitive to people. We are sensible, we are knowledgeable, but the more and more this ego pops up in our life, what happens is, although we are sensible, although all the time we try to create sense, but we are, most of the time, we are insensitive towards others. Have you seen this? The most sensible person, most of the time, he is the most insensitive. You see in many families, जो सबसे intelligent है, वो सबसे rude भी होते हैं. Have you seen this? Yeah. और जो बहुत sensitive होते हैं, वो एकदम nonsense होते हैं. They will never make any sense. They will be just so sensitive and they will be always, goofed up in their own emotions. So we need to take care of this ego element. We need to take care of this stress element. क्या कि वो ego में ना जाए और हम लोगों की तरफ हम insensitive बर्ताव ना रखें. And the last but not the least is soul. इसमें कोई stress नहीं है. It cannot be stressful. But if you want to explore about it more, you need to take care of these 6 aspects: body, breath, mind, intellect, memory, ego. Then only we can reach out to the last to know more about it. It's called self or soul. So there is this beautiful definition of a healthy being from Gurudev Shri Shri Ravi Shankar Ji is, if you have disease-free body, if you have long and deep and unshaken breath, if you have mind which is pleasant, which is in the present moment, stress-free mind, inhibition-free intellect, doubt-free intellect, hindrance-free memory, positive memory, ego which is, accommodative, which encompasses everybody, sab mere hai type, which is a big ego, we say in Sanskrit. And the last is soul, where we can relax, where we can rest, rejoice our own self. So this is the definition of a healthy human being: disease-free body, long and deep breath, positive mind, stress-free mind, which is in the present moment, inhibition-free intellect, hindrance-free memory, ego which accommodates everybody. This is the definition of a healthy human being. अगर इसमें stress जमा हो जाता है किसी भी level में, then we will not be explore our own life to the fullest. Are you getting my point? It's very simple. There is no rocket science behind this. And as I said earlier also, to know more about our own mind, we need to learn few breathing techniques. Yeah, I can just go on and on and on for the next 3 hours, but I would want all of you to experience these breathing techniques and the state of mind. How does it really help to cleanse our own system? आप लोग करना चाहेंगे? Do you guys want to do this? Experience this? Can I see your hands? Yes. So we'll do simple process today. It is called Bhastrika Pranayam. If you're a blood pressure patient, high BP or a low BP, do this lightly, normally. Rest can do it forcefully as I teach. It's very simple. So the Bhastrika Pranayam, what you have to do here is close fist in front of your shoulders. Sharmaiyega mat. Give you 100% while doing this. Yeah. Thumbs out. Yeah. Anguthe bahar. Take a normal deep breath in and breathe out. Keep a nice smile on your face. Nakli bhi chalega. It's okay if you're married, you can still smile. Nakli bhi chalega, smile. Yeah. And as soon as I say breathe in, you have to breathe in forcefully and have to throw your hands in the air like this while breathing in. And once I say breathe out, like this. नाक से जो भी बाहर आ रहा है आने दीजिए. Doesn't matter. No one will watch you. Clear? Let's do practice once. Yeah. So it's very simple. Breathe in. Hands up. हाथ मुट्ठियों को खोले. Open the fist. Breathe out. Forcefully. Little force is needed. ठीक है? Close your eyes. Close your eyes. आंखें बंद. Your full attention on your breath and on my instructions. Eyes closed. Keep a nice smile on your face. Let's start. Do it forcefully. Breathe in. Hands in the air. Breathe out. Hands down. Forcefully. Shas छोड़ते हुए. Breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe in. Breathe out. Smile. Breathe in. Breathe out. Very good. Breathe in. Breathe out. 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 And relax. Keep your eyes closed. आंखें बंद रखें. Keep your palms on your laps. Keep a nice smile on your face. Attention on your breath. Observe the pattern of the breath. We'll do it one more time. Close fist in front of your shoulders. एक बार फिर करेंगे. Same posture. You can look at me. Now full force. We'll do it together. Breathe in. Hands in the air. Open fist. Breathe out. Hands down. Very good. Forcefully. Breathe in. Breathe out. 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 And relax. Keep your eyes closed, hands at the lap, smile on the face. Sit comfortably, easily wherever you are. If you want to take a back support, you can take it. Sit comfortably, easily. Keep your spine erect. At least try to do it as much as you can. And keep your eyes closed. आंखें बंद ही रखेंगे. We will not open our eyes. Observe the pattern of the breath. It's getting subtle and steady. Now we will do a short meditation. In this meditation, you don't have to do anything. Just be with my instructions and relax. आंखें बंद ही रखें. अब एक छोटा सा मेडिटेशन हम करेंगे. Keep your eyes closed. Take a normal deep breath in and breathe out with a smile. Become aware of your breath. The incoming breath and the outgoing breath. The incoming breath gives us energy, and the outgoing breath gives us relaxation. Be with the breath and relax more and more. Take a deep breath in and relax. Exhale the breath. Become aware of your surroundings, the noises around you. Someone is talking, the sound of a traffic, a fan. Accept all the noises and relax. Take a deep breath in and breathe out. Relax. Be in harmony with your surroundings. Relax totally. Take a deep breath in and let go. Take a deep breath in and breathe out. Keep your eyes closed. Become aware of your body now. The body is a beautiful gift to you by nature. Honor and respect your body. Become aware of your feet. Become aware of your legs. Become aware of your abdomen. Stomach. Chest. Arms. Face. And the top of the head. And the whole body. पूरा शरीर. The whole body. Take a deep breath in and breathe out. Now, become aware of your thoughts. Whether good thoughts or bad thoughts. Be in harmony with your thoughts. Do not resist them. Let them come. Take a deep breath in and breathe out. Now become aware of your feelings. You are peace. You are love. You are joy. Relax and let go. Asato ma sadgamaya tamaso ma jyotirgamaya mrityorma amritam gamaya. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Become aware of your feelings. Thoughts, if any. Body and surroundings. Another deep breath in, breathe out. Another deep breath in and breathe out. Whenever you feel complete, slowly and gradually, you may open your eyes. धीरे से आंखें खोल सकते हैं. Good morning. How was it? Good.
Nice.
How's your state of mind now? Just look at it. Just observe your state of mind now. Good.
Yes. Yes.
Shant. Now just tell me, do you know that you guys have meditated for 25 minutes? Almost. You know, this is the beauty of a meditation. Just look at your state of mind now. Can you go out and scream on someone now with this state of mind? We can't, right? हम किसी पे चिल्ला नहीं सकते, किसी पे गुस्सा नहीं कर सकते ऐसे state of mind के साथ. And throughout the day, if you can spend 20 minutes with your own self, nowadays there is so much of data content available on the internet. If you can just go on YouTube and search meditations with Sri Sri Ravi Shankar, you will get n number of meditations there. What you have to do is invest your time. 20 minutes, just close your eyes and please sit with yourself. 20 मिनट बैठ जाइए अपने आप के साथ. Or whatever path you follow. You can go for yoga, you can go for Baba Ramdev ji, you can go for uh, any path, vipassana, whatever you do, but 20 minutes with your own self. Yeah. And the 10-15 minutes of yoga is very important, and this is the only way through which we can take care of our own mental health. Yeah. We can take care of our own emotional garbage, so we don't throw it on someone else. Yeah. Yeah. And another thing which we normally tell to the teachers or the working professionals is, there is this beautiful combination of stress-free teaching. So you just have to take care of your energy levels. So there are 4 things which I will tell you today. Please take care of that. You can see the drastic change in your own energy levels, the own prana levels. It's very simple. The first thing all of us, the working professionals, need to take care is food habits. So there are 4 sources of energy, the positive energy. So the first source is food. Yeah. कहते हैं संस्कृत में there is a saying that जैसा अन्न वैसा मन. So whatever we eat, we become. Yeah. It's very simple. जो हम खाते हैं वैसे हमारे विचार होते हैं, और वैसे हमारे विचार होते वैसे हमारा व्यवहार होता है. So our behavior towards others is nothing but the reflection of our own thoughts or of our own state of mind. And how to take care of that? One way to take care of it is the taking care of food habits. So what we should eat is sattvic food. So there are categories. Tamasic, which gives you inertia, dullness, aggression, violence, negativity. So whatever we eat, non-vegetarian food or stale food, or what I would say, the tikha khana, the spicy food, it is all tamasic food. If we eat that, our nature will become like that. Jaisa ann vaisa man. The another category is rajas. It is called rajasic food. So the word rajas means restlessness, chanchalta, sharir or man. Yeah. So rajasic food is what? Sweets, junk, chocolates, instant food, fried food is all junk. Which is tasty is junk. Which is more tasty is not healthy. And which is healthy, sometimes it is not tasty. So that's the problem with us. Yeah. So what we should eat according to Ayurveda says we should eat sattvic food. The word sattva means pure, shuddha. सात्विक कहते हैं कि नहीं, ये व्यक्ति बहुत सात्विक है, इसका पर्सोना बहुत सात्विक है. व्हाट डज दैट मीन? सो प्योरिटी, शुद्धता. सो सात्विक खाना इज व्हाट? लेस स्पाइसी, लेस ऑयल, लेस फ्राइड, समवॉट रॉ फूड. ऐसा खाना जो अच्छे स्टेट ऑफ माइंड से बनाया गया हो, एंड मोस्ट इंपॉर्टेंटली वेज फूड. इट इज अ सात्विक फूड. सो इन आवर डे टू डे फूड, day-to-day meals, we need to take care of this quotient. So Ayurveda says in our meal, the amount of sattvikta should be 80%. The quotient of sattvic element should be 80%. Then 15 to 70% rajasic food is okay. So the dry fruits are okay. Kabhi thoda kuch meetha kha liya, chai coffee mein sugar chala gaya. That is enough. Yeah. And the 3% Ayurveda gives to the tamasic food. So 80% has to be sattvic. Now, if we see our food habits, what happens is the most of the quotient is all about tamasic or rajasic. और अगर कुछ बचता है तो वो बेचारे सात्विक को मिल जाता है गलती से. So it should not happen. Please take care of your food habits. Yeah. Another thing, if you have these acidity problems, if you have this indigestion problems, take care of 2-3 aspects. One, do not drink water. Two, do not drink water while having food. आधा घंटा पहले, आधा घंटा बाद. 30 minutes prior to your meal and 30 minutes post to your meal. Water. Second, after your meal, sit in Vajrasana. If you don't have any problem in your legs, कुछ accident वगैरह नहीं हुआ है, so you can sit in Vajrasana for 20 minutes, 10 to 20 minutes. It helps in digestion. You can do this. These two things I will tell you to take care of. After food is breath, the second source of energy. And as I've already shared so much of breath, so much about breath with you guys today. So do some yoga, some pranayama early in the morning. And if you don't get time in the morning, please do it in the evening, but please do it 10 minutes, 15 minutes, yoga or pranayama. I taught you this Bhastrika today, do it. If you are not a blood pressure patient, please do it regularly. If you are a blood pressure patient, do it 10 times, slow and moderate. Do it. And then just 10-20 minutes, sit with your eyes closed and observe your own breath. Let the thoughts come and let go. 10-20 minutes meditation. Please do it. Spare some time with yours. So this is second. Third, sleep. Very important. 6 to 8 hours of sleep. If you are below 40, if you are above 40, 8 to 10. Or if you are above 45, 50, 8 to 10 hours. It's important. Na jada na kam. So sleep is very, very, very important. Sleep affects our endocrine system. Sleep affects our brain. Our brain cells. It is very important to sleep properly. Yeah. And fourth is happy and calm state of mind is the fourth source of energy. So first is proper food. Second is proper breathing technique, breath. Third is proper rest. And fourth is happy and calm state of mind, meditative state of mind. And through breath, you can achieve this. Through meditation, you can achieve this happy and calm state of mind. Just look at your state of mind right now after meditation. Do you have many thoughts in your mind right now? Not possible. Yeah. So you can do this. And I would insist all of you, if you can spare some time, do some yoga classes. You can join Art of Living Happiness program. We are having online programs also now. We will start offline courses soon. It's important to learn such techniques. We have this powerful breathing technique called Sudarshan Kriya in Art of Living. So the breathing technique, the most profound breathing technique ever, which removes all the toxins from the mind and the body. So somewhat, wherever you want to go and learn, please learn and do it regularly, day-to-day basis. It will help all of us to take care of the mind, of the tendencies of the mind. That's it. Yeah. Thank you so much, MET and AICT and all the torch bearers, all the gurus, all the teachers for having me here today. You guys were fabulous. If you guys have some questions, you can post because we have more 7-8 minutes. Any question if you have, I would like to answer that. Yes, and over to you, More sir or ma'am, if you want to announce something.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Very much. Thank you, sir, for energizing all our participants and with we also. Thank you very much.
Pleasure.
Just a little bit. Our HOD sir, we will join shortly, and all the participants, please wait. We will be planning to have validatory session now itself. Is that? So please stay here.
Till HOD sir is joining,
Thank
if
you,
someone
sir.
wants to share views or ask questions, they can ask.
Thank you,
Please
sir.
adjust your camera.
Sorry.
Yes, sir.
Yes, Bhagyashree ma'am, you can speak.
Thank you,
Okay,
Pakshi.
ma'am. Thank you, sir. Such a
In the
wonderful
HOD sir joined.
seminar there.
Yes,
Something
sir, she wants to say something. She's
Yeah,
saying.
yeah.
Yes, ma'am.
Am I audible, ma'am?
Yes.
Yes, yes, you are audible.
Okay, thank you, ma'am. Sir, thank you very much for this yoga and everything. I want to share one thing. From my childhood, my father was always like that never go in kitchen if you are angry or in sad mood. So my bhabhi, my mother, anybody, any lady, but they were not allowed to go inside the kitchen. I really never understood why he says this thing. And a long time means after 10 years, actually I really realized after my marriage that why he always said that, because the energy he feels that the negative energy comes in us, and that negative energy goes through the food in everybody.
True.
तो ही आई swear भले आप लेट हो जाओ भले खाना लेट बने but nobody should go inside if you are in sad mood or in bad mood or you are angry. So after your you said that जैसा अन्न वैसा मन, I agree with you that really means we should be in happy mood if we are going in kitchen. And he always says that whenever you make dough, you should be happy. You should sing bhajan or anything, whatever you like, by which you feel very good. So thank you very much, sir. Thanks.
Pleasure.
Thank you,
I
ma'am.
really appreciate it. Thanks.
Thank you, ma'am.
Now, our HOD sir will address. Dr. M.U. Kharaj sir, our HOD of Computer Department.
Good afternoon, all. On behalf of MET Institute of Engineering, Computer Engineering Department, ma'am, are we continuing the valedictory?
Yes, yes, sir.
Yes,
Yes,
sir.
sir.
Okay. So, on behalf of MET Institute of Engineering, Ujjwal Knowledge City, Computer Engineering Department, first of all, I am very much thankful to all the participants for their involvement, thorough listening, and taking the expertise to the next level of academics. That is nothing but the benefit to be passed on to the students. I am very much confident that this particular faculty development program on machine learning and pattern recognition must have imparted the additional dimension, additional inputs amongst all the faculty members who have joined and attended this FDP. And equally, I am sure that they will definitely pass on the benefits, this value addition to their respective students, to the student community all over the country. It is very fortunate for me to get the very enthusiastic coordinator and organizing team for this FDP, who has taken up this particular faculty development program to the level of nation, and the experts. It was very challenging and big task to identify the experts in this particular domain and getting their time, manage their time and frame the schedule for this FDP. The organizing team has really worked hard and managed the timing of the experts as per their convenience and arranged this in the last 5 days. The experts, specifically from the industries, IITs, various universities, various institutions, technical institutions, who have contributed with their knowledge, with their expertise and share their thoughts, share their views to the participants of our FDP. Specifically, I must thank to Mr. Chirag Patil, the today's last session's expert, who has over and above to all the sessions taken up the all participants to the level of highest mindset that is expected from every teaching faculty, from every teaching and the community, teaching community as a whole. Because unless we are not stable with the mind, unless we are not stable with the physics, it is very difficult to pass on the information to the student with cool and calm mind. And if you are with the cool and calm mind, then only the students can get the benefit of your lecture. And that value addition is how we can enhance that value addition, how we can integrate with the knowledge of our expertise of the domain is given by Mr. Chirag Patil. I am very much thankful to Patil sir. At the same time, the Atal scheme of AICT, All India Council for Technical Education, who have given us for the Computer Engineering Department of MET's Institute of Engineering to organize this faculty development program on machine learning and pattern recognition, who have sponsored this and permitted us to have this program in the schedule of 5 days. I am thankful to the AICT and the Atal scheme for giving us this chance. I am thankful to the principal, Professor Dr. Vani sir, who was there with us for the inauguration program, for his support as a backbone for the institute and his enthusiasm, his promotions for arranging such a faculty development program. Let us hope that next time, by overcoming this corona issue, we will have such kind of faculty development program physically in the campus. I am proud to say that our MET Bhujbal Knowledge City is one of the good campuses in the country, and I will be very happy on behalf of MET Institute of Engineering, on behalf of principal, on behalf of trustees, to welcome you all physically in this campus. If given a chance and if the situation permits, maybe next time I expect the similar type of response from you all so that we can meet together, we can have very good value addition for the upcoming faculty development programs and getting groomed the academic and research activities in our respective domains. Definitely, I am very much confident that out of this faculty development program, you all, including we, MET, Institute of Engineering, Computer Engineering Department, all participants from the entire country will take up these issues, these matters that we have learned from the FDP towards the extension of their respective research, academic, and contribute towards the student community. At the same time, I would like to announce one more important aspect of MET's Institute of Engineering, that we are organizing the international conference on February, in the month of February 21st. That is, it will be inaugurated on 26th of February. I urge, I request, I appeal to all the participants. We will be sharing the linkages of those. Please visit those links, register yourself for the conference, and try to send your original research paper, original contributed results, your original survey papers to the conference, because we are having good quality reviewers available with us. Those will be reviewing these articles, these papers, and then their remarks will be value addition to all of us again. So I request all of you to be the part of upcoming conference, which will be in the month of February, that is next month, and will be inaugurated on 26th of February. Also, I take this opportunity to thank all the institutions who have promoted their faculty members to attend this faculty development program and promoted them for their individual development as well. With this, again, by expressing my gratitude towards the all teaching fraternity, all stakeholders, from the bottom of my heart, I thank you all and expect the similar response from you in the near future. Thank you very much.
Thank you, sir. Now, this is the time to know how was the 5 days. If you want to share, any participants wants to share any views and wants to give any suggestion are welcome. So if you want to give some response, you can unmute and you can give your response. Anyone? Bhagyashree ma'am, do you want to say something for FDP, about FDP?
Yes, ma'am. It was really wonderful FDP, and I really appreciate all the speakers. They were very well, and it was very nice. And a lot of things I really get to know, because I am from electrical branch, and a lot of things I understood related to the machine learning and deep learning and AI. And I'm especially studying the main means related to the AI, which is I'm going to connect with the electrical field, means battery. So I really understood a lot of things, and I really appreciate all the speakers. And I want to share one more thing, as I am also a teacher. So I feel that whenever I go to teach students, I have seen that, of course, we are giving them knowledge. But do they know that what they are studying, that is useful for them or not? Is it constructive or not? Means what they are getting, what knowledge they are getting, this could be make innovative for the world or not? I mean to say that every student gets the knowledge, but that knowledge is means the world is having, it is useful them or not? This is the main thing. So this is really wonderful FDP, but if there is one more, if there should be a one more lecture in which the student get to know that whatever knowledge they are gaining, the earth, the environment is affecting or not, that is also included with it. So this will be very good for us. Thank you very much. Hope you understand what I want to say.
Yes, ma'am. Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you, ma'am. Thanks to all.
Anybody wants to share some views, and like Bhagyashree ma'am, if you want to give some suggestions, are welcome.
Dr. Adia sir, if your suggestions are welcome. Adia sir from SSBT. Okay.
Okay, sir. Shall we conclude now? More, sir?
Sir, shall we conclude now? Raj sir.
Yes, anyone wants to speak?
Yeah.
Hello.
Okay. Yes, ma'am. Kavita ma'am.
Am I audible?
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah. Good afternoon, everyone. I'm Professor Kavita Bate, working as Assistant Professor in KJ Somaya Institute of Engineering and Information Technology, Mumbai. First of all, I'd like to congratulate all the organizers for organizing this faculty development program. As we all know, machine learning is the recent topic, and everyone wish to work in that field. So whatever things are covered throughout the other 5 sessions, 5-day sessions are definitely going to be helpful to all the people, though who are beginners or those who have experience also. And all the speakers were very good, and the arrangement is also very good. So I once again congratulate all the team members. Thank you one and all.
Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you, Kavita ma'am.
Adia, sir.
Hello, sir. Am I audible there?
Yes, sir. Audible, sir.
Yes.
Sir, okay, very good afternoon to all of you.
Good afternoon, sir.
Kharaj sir, More sir.
How are
Here
you?
actually a lot of work is going on. So are you seeing any disturbances in my voice, or am I completely audible?
Yeah, completely audible, sir. Clear.
Okay. So, sir, from the bottom of my heart, I am very much thankful to your complete team, my friend Kharaj sir, More sir. You have done a nice job, and I can I can imagine that what type of efforts you might have taken for this particular type of online workshop that through your Atal. So I can realize it, and all the speakers, whatever they have presented their ideas, they were totally experts in their areas, and definitely it was a wonderful session, and I got a lot of information from this particular FDP. So if I start, for example, Dr. Rajkamal sir, who gave the keynote speech, then everybody, including the Shirsagar sir, the Khandare sir, then Brijesh Bhatt, and all those things. And lastly, but not least, Chirag Patil sir. All the sessions were wonderful, and they tried to increase our knowledge regarding the machine learning and the pattern recognition there. Okay, so I'm very much thankful from bottom of my heart, and also assure that whenever such type of FDPs will be organized, particularly from your college, then definitely I will be much more interested to participate there. Thank you very much, sir. Okay,
Yes,
have
sir.
a nice day. Karaj sir, More sir, once again, thank you, and congratulations to complete your Bhujbal and Nashik team. Thank you very much, sir.
Thank you, sir. Thank you.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you.
Thanks.
Yes, shall I ask someone from Andhra Pradesh? There are 14 number of registration from Andhra Pradesh. Anyone they can share their views?
More sir, adjust your camera. You are not visible. Your shirt is only visible.
Okay.
Like this. Like
Is it
this.
now correct, sir? Okay.
Yes.
Yes, anyone from Andhra Pradesh who can share their views? There are 14 number of registrations for this FDP. From Assam, there are 2 registrations. They can unmute and they can say. Chandigarh, there are 2 participants. Anyone want to share something? Chhattisgarh, Delhi, there are 3 participants from Delhi, 10 from Gujarat. Anyone, they can unmute and talk something. How you feel about this FDP and resource persons, content. Haryana, 2 participants. Himachal Pradesh, 1 participant. JNK, Jammu and Kashmir, 2 participants. Jharkhand, 1 participant. Karnataka, 10 participants. Please
Hello,
unmute.
sir.
At least, yeah. Welcome.
This is Deepinder from Chandigarh Engineering College, and the experience was good. Every speaker performed give their best for us, and it was wonderful experience for me. Thank you so much.
Thank you, ma'am, very much. Anyone from Karnataka?
Good afternoon, sir. I am Indira from Manipal Institute of Technology, Manipal, Karnataka. Hats off to the entire team of organizers who have taken so much of trouble and so much of efforts to conduct a 5-day FDP without fail. Each and every session started on time ended on time, and everything was taken care of. Murray sir used to post messages for each session. Join, this is the time, the speaker is already ready. So speaker's selection was also very good, and we had enough time to ask questions, and it was really nice. Thank you so much, sir.
Thank you,
Thank
ma'am, for your compliments.
Sir, I'm
Yeah.
from, sir, I'm Sindhura from AP, sir, Andhra Pradesh,
Andhra Pradesh.
working as lecturer.
Yeah,
Session
please.
Yes,
is very
Kiran,
nice, sir.
Yeah, please say something about the FDP.
Sir, thanks to all organizers, sir. And session is very nice, very knowledgeable, sir. I'm very much, I have started my research on convolution neural networks. So it's
very
very
good, very good.
informative, sir. Thank you, sir.
Thank you, ma'am. Anyone else from Chhattisgarh, Chandigarh, Gujarat, Kerala? There are 4 participants. Madhya Pradesh, there are 5 participants. Manipur 1, Puducherry 2, Rajasthan 1, Tamil Nadu 20, Telangana 7, Uttar Pradesh 4, West Bengal 6. So anyone can unmute their mic and say something, because we want to know your views about our FDP. Come forward, unmute the mic and say something.
Good afternoon, sir.
Good afternoon, ma'am.
This FDP was very useful. I am a researcher. I found it very helpful in hands-on sessions. That was my domain, and it was very useful for me. Thank you so much, sir. The organizers were wonderfully helping us. Thank you so much, sir.
Thank you, ma'am. Yes. Anyone?
Sir, I'm Yogeshwar. I'm from J&K. I would like to congratulate the whole team for their efforts. You have done a tremendously good job, and I've never attended any FDP like this, where everything is very well organized. You talk about feedback forms to attendance, the way you have been taking attendance, and the content of all these sessions was like it was an all-round package, ranging from machine learning to application of that machine learning. And there was today's session from Dr. Anand. He gave us hands-on experience on how to implement things on R. And then finally you wrapped up the session on how to be fit in our life. So it was like a full package. So I was very impressed with the way you have conducted this FDP, and I would definitely like to attend more FDPs from your side. Thank you, and I congratulate to each and every member of your team. You have done your part to the best. Thank you, sir.
Thank you very much, sir, for your compliment. Yes, anyone from other states? Please unmute your mic. This session is specially for you. You give your feedback.
Good morning, sir.
Good morning, madam.
Good morning, sir. Myself, Sapna Sharma. I am from New Delhi, Border Security. I am working as a lecturer in Border Security Force. And I have attended 100% with the 100% attendance in your FDP, because it is very interesting, and the resource person is very knowledgeable, and they share us their information, their knowledge with very polite way, and they address our questions very politely, and completely they give the answer to our questions. So it is really a wonderful FDP, and the organizer parts is also very good. And they are very punctual about their attendance and the link, and whatever we are asking in WhatsApp group, they are replying very quietly and very quickly. So it is a very good FDP. I can acknowledge. Thank you.
Thank you, madam. Thank you very much.
Yes, unmute the mic and talk something. There are 20 participants from Tamil Nadu. So at least 4 participants can speak on this from Tamil Nadu. Yes. West Bengal. Anyone from West Bengal here? Okay. From Maharashtra, anyone? There are 99 participants from Maharashtra itself. So you can share your views. Rathod sir.
No, sir.
Yes, please speak.
नाही सर, एकदम चांगल्या प्रकारे कंडक्ट केलं सर आणि मी पूर्ण सेशन अटेंड केले सर. मला भरपूर बेनिफिट भेटेल सर याचं.
Okay. Thank you, sir. Anyone from Amravati University? Tani sir, Kishore Tani sir is there. Kishore Tani sir is there. From Nagpur, anyone is there? From Nagpur? Yeah. Anand Guru sir, please.
Hello, good afternoon, sir.
Yeah.
Good afternoon, Anand. How are you?
I'm fine, sir.
Yeah, please continue.
I am Anand Gharu from Pune Vidyarthi College of Engineering, Nashik. Okay. Almost I have attended all the session and it was a very informative and wonderful session. In that machine learning and deep learning, we got something new knowledge about that. We have already studied something, but from the FTP we got something new knowledge about the machine learning and deep learning. In that, about all the resource person given some advanced knowledge about the topic, like in that R programming, then deep learning. Then the last session was also wonderful for the mediation. So I would like to say thanks to all the resource person for giving the informative session, and I would also like to say thanks to all the organizing team for organizing such nice FTP, and it was a very wonderful and helpful session for me and all of us. Thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir. Thank you very much. Yes, anyone want to speak? Manipur, Puducherry. Anyone from Telangana here?
FTP मध्ये नाही करू.
Yes, you can unmute your mic and say something.
Sir, there is a participant is asking for link activation of your examination.
Yeah, there is a separate announcement will be done a couple of times. Gosal sir may be here. Gosal sir, if you are here, then you can say something about this. Gosal sir, Kale sir, if you are here, then say about the examination link.
Sir, examination link would be between the 7 up to 9 p.m. only, sir. So there would be lots of requests coming from the participants that link should be in between the evening time. So that's why we are going to plan at 7 to 9.
Today only?
Yes, sir. Today only.
So you please announce it on the group and share it.
Also, already I have shared the message on the WhatsApp group, sir.
Okay, good, good.
Yeah, anyone want to say something? Sir, करायचं का vote of thanks? Who? Kara sir?
Yes, please, you continue with your agenda. No issues.
Shinde madam.
Okay, on behalf of MIT's Institute of Engineering, I, Madhuri Shinde, thanks to all of you for patience listening. And I appeal here, this is the conclusion of a 5 days FDP on machine learning. So as Kaiser announced, there will be your examination on time 7 to 9, in time 7 to 9, today itself. Today, from 7 to 9, you can give your test. Link will be provided on WhatsApp group. So I thank all of you. So
Okay, I want to say something. On behalf of Computer Engineering Department, MIT Institute of Engineering, I, Professor Vijay More, FDP coordinator, really thankful to all the resource persons who accepted my invitation as a resource person, despite of their so much busy schedule. We all really great and feeling proud that we able to hear from all these eminent personalities from well-known organizations. Our participants will definitely use the concepts and knowledge provided by these resource persons. I also thanks to our management, Principal Sir Dr. Vani Sir, HOD Sir Dr. Kharat Sir for giving permission as well as providing full support to conduct this FDP very successfully. I thank you very much to AICTE Atal for providing our FDP on, or approving our FDP on machine learning and pattern recognition and providing us an opportunity to organize this FDP. I thank you to all the participants showing keen interest to attend our FDP and attended actively. We are also great in the context that the participants are from all the corners from India. I thank you Trust Office, Networking Department, Marcom Department, Accounts and Office for providing all necessary arrangement to conduct this FDP successfully. I thank you our FDP team, Registration Committee, Inauguration and Validity Committee, Session Management Committee, Feedback and Examination Committee, who continuously and effortlessly worked to make this FDP very much successful. I also thankful to everyone who directly and indirectly helped to us for this FDP. Thank you all. Ma'am. Baba sir, you want to say something?